Oh yeah, this is none other than your boy, man. Edmund the General, yeah? They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music. There's none other. They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music. There's none other. They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto. Yeah,
Day one, these are my day one.
They call me Edmund the General, straight from Toronto.
Yes. None other than your boy, man. Edmund the General, you heard? Also known as the brand. And today I have some time, or tonight I should say I have some time. I'm at the late night shift of work, right? They call this the graveyard shift. They have another word for this, another terminology. I'm not really too sure what it is, but I'm at that point right now. So I got some time. And during my time, in which I have the time for, I will be taking a look at what's going on here with Vic Damoane and Lamar. Now, my understanding is Lamar broke up with Phoenix for some reason, who knows? Let's be honest, I think we all expected that to happen. We don't really, I personally don't see this guy settling down with anyone. Like, I don't really see marriage as the final frontier for him. I think it's just a matter of, until his heart stops, just gonna be trying to fuck as many girls as he wants, or as he can. I think that's the ultimate goal. Ultimate goal is to remain the player and to get as many women as possible before his time is over. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Just a thought. I see Vic Damoane. I don't know. I was coming home from work one day, and I think I was listening to a bit of Lamar's show, and I heard Vic Damoane was talking, but then I got to the point where Lamar just cut him off, and I'm going to assume the reason why is because probably it was getting to him. I don't know. I can't tell. So let's take a look at it together. Whoever's going to be watching this video, and let's see what goes on. It's my first time putting this on, so I don't know what to expect. And I see this man's on for what, 2 hours and 11 minutes? Let's see if I can last that long. Here we go. They don't play R&B anymore, man. There's no more R&B anymore.
Yeah, my nigga, that I was listening to you last night, man. You know, I be at work, bro. You know, I would have called in the show, but I couldn't, you know, I'm at the job, you know. Why are you doing shows at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, Elder? Ain't that the time to be laying in some pipe or something? Okay?
I don't get it.
Now, Elder, we gotta stop the cap, man. I mean, come on, dog. You know, people was telling me that you was talking about my wife. So then I actually heard you talk about my wife. You said, "Oh, Vic, look at your wife. That's just it's just Hold on, pal. My wife and Tiffany are the same goddamn size. Are you gonna deny that? Are you gonna deny that when Tiffany came to my house, you brought her, that she was.
Nah, bro. Come on, Vic. Let's be real. Then again, I haven't seen Tiffany in a long time. The last time I saw, because Lamar keeps on putting up her picture, and the picture that he keeps posting up is the one where, yeah, she did gain some weight. Does kind of look super old, and it's a distasteful picture. Let's just put it like that. Me, from that picture, not my style at all when it comes to women. At all. And when it comes to white women, bro, you gotta pick the right one. One that has the solid skin. One who actually works out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing loose. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, as they get older, you know. Hold on, Vic. Let me hear what you have to say.
She stank, and you still put your dick in it.
What?
I think for her coochie. Hell, dot. But you stuck your nose. Now, how can you convince us that you a player from the Himalayas when all the women you get with end up fucking another nigga? That's not how the player go.
That's what we call sloppy seconds, or thirds, or fifths.
Okay?
Some guys don't care about being third or
How you
second.
claiming these broads and they giving money to other niggas? I mean, let's not forget. Didn't you fall out with Michelle because of her income tax check?
Ooh.
She didn't want to do what you wanted to do, so you left. But then she ended up giving her money to another nigga anyway. How are you the player in this situation? She cashing out another nigga. When you married, where's your ex-wife at? I keep hearing people talk about Michelle.
Yeah, that's true.
Why y'all keep talking about Michelle? You know this nigga was married like me, and his wife is giving money to another nigga.
Woo.
Every woman you've been with is no longer with you, and they are giving their money to another nigga. How does that make you a player from the Himalayas?
Yo, Vic is a
And wait a
serious
minute.
troll, man. He's a serious troll.
Didn't you say that you were no longer fucking black women and you were going to the white ones?
Blackcation.
Didn't you say that you couldn't find, well, I mean, you pretty much fucked all the black women in Benton Harbor. Some of them you had kids with, but those women weren't attractive. Those women weren't dime pieces. You ain't stayed with none of them, right? Because none of them would wash their coochie. All their coochie stank, didn't they? That's the real reason why you can't stay with these women.
Stank coochie, huh?
And I get it. That shit puts a complex on you. You get to thinking that every coochie smell like that last coochie you smashed. Okay? Tell me how many females you know coochie smell like water. Don't say Michelle, because she was fucking another nigga. Okay?
Hitting it too hard, bro. Hitting it too hard.
My wife cook for me. She clean for me. She folds my clothes. Okay? And sucks my dick.
I don't think he
It's
wants...
been like that for 16 years. Hell die.
I said this again, man. I don't think Lamar really wants to settle down. I think he's going to go through a life until he finally croaks, and he's just going to be wherever he's going to be at, alone. I don't see it happening. like settling down. Because you can always tell. Okay, I'm going to retract that and say this. I am able to tell, and people like me are able to tell, based off of how a man speaks, what he does, and the things that he does, and the things that he, or the people that he surrounds himself with. You can always tell what kind of person that they are, or at least you will have an inclination as to what they are about, right? Where they're going to head off in life, if they have any aspirations, what their goals are. And a lot of people don't really have any goals. They just flow through life aimlessly and just living for the day, not planning for the future, not thinking ahead, not thinking about their children and what they're going to have for the future. They don't care, or they don't ever think about, all right, well, when I die, when am I going to leave my children, right? They don't think about their college fund, their university fund, whether or not if they're going to have to potentially struggle when they graduate from high school or as they enter college. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that there's certain men, they don't think about those things. And you hear it in their conversation. Because all they do is talk about the same bullshit over and over again, right? Now, I could tell from Lamar, he does, I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, I don't know, I can't really see it to the point where he's gonna get married. So the fact that Vic has a wife, the fact that he just mentioned what he just mentioned before, whereas, you know, his wife cooks, cleans, folds his clothes, sucks his dick, you know, does all the things that a typical wife would do, and he doesn't, who's better than whom? Who's better than whom?
You can't keep a woman for 16 minutes. You don't have not one woman that really want to cash you out. They just want to sit around and laugh with you. They're not trying to help you. They ain't trying to help you build nothing.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay? And I see you didn't like that comment that I brought up, the fact that you have been cooking Mike Mills and Jimmy and all them motherfuckers longer than I have been roasting Tommy. Those are facts. Because when I got cool with Tommy, you was still beefing with him, remember?
I gotta ask this question though, man. Why do y'all always talk about Sotomayor? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's off doing his own thing. I doubt he's even having any thoughts about any one of y'all. Like, I don't think he's thinking about any of y'all. So why even always bring him up, like, and associate yourself with him to say, well, back in the day, him and I did this, and back in the day. What about now? I'm tired of hearing this back in the day bullshit, man, because that's back then. People move on. At least you're supposed to move on. You can't be the same person that you were 10 years ago today. And if you are, fuck me, man. You need somebody in your life to give you some kind of inspiration. Or you need to find that within yourself. Because to be honest, if you're still the same person that you were 10 years ago, doing the same shit that you were doing 10 years ago today, man, I feel sorry for y'all, man. I do.
When me and him squashed the beef, you didn't want to come in and squash the beef. Okay? You want to talk about a show? How about I go get that show where Tommy called in with Slapper and all of them on No DQ night, and all they did was come to No DQ night to cook you. Remember that? That show's still up. Okay? That show's still up. Okay? And why you lie on yourself? You said you used to stalk Tommy. No, you didn't. Remember, you said I was stalking Tommy, and you didn't want to talk about Tommy anymore. Even when we did the Blog Talk radio shows. Remember how you would tell me over the phone? You would say, yeah, man, what we're not going to do is we're going to keep it topic-based, and we're not going to talk about Tommy. You can put my wife on the jiggy. Alright? My wife and Michelle not Michelle, but Tiffany. My wife and Tiffany are the same size. Bro, she had on a girdle. You know she had on a girdle. My wife don't wear girdles. If my wife put on a girdle, she would look like Tiffany without the makeup on. But again,
really, bro?
You can't say that my wife is when you admitted to sleeping with a woman whose coochie smelled like ass. You said the coochie smelled like ass and you jumped back in.
Facts. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Tiffany and my wife could share clothing. They're literally the same size.
I'll take your word for it, bro.
Are you going to sit up here now and try to convince us that Tiffany is the same size as Cat Smith? Because everybody knows that's a lie. And
here's why I say that, right? And there's no shade to you, bro, Vic. There's no shade to you, man. It's just the pictures that people have about your wife. And to me, it's not doing any justice to what you're saying. And it's mainly because of you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I'm trying to be nice, but I gotta be 100, right? The pictures that they post, of course, you're gonna catch that individual in a light where it doesn't look too presentable to the general audience. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I saw those pictures or videos, I don't know how long ago they were. I'm not really I watch your show, but I don't watch it all the time because I'm too, and that goes for everybody. Slowly but surely, I'm like weaning myself away from watching these shows anymore because it's just on repeat. The only thing that's different is a little bit of the circumstance. It's like the goalpost moves just an inch in regards to the conversation, but it's always revolving around the same people doing the same thing. And if you scroll through these people's channels, you'll see, I put it like in seasons. You see, for like 1 year, if you scroll through the majority of 1 year, you'll see the topic will be about one person. And then you skip to the other year, it's going on to someone else. And then there'll be little stragglers here and there where they randomly talk about something that's different from the actual theme. It's almost like there's themes every year. I don't understand. But I don't get it. I don't get it. And I think the more you try to understand, the more stupider you become. That's what I've learned. Like, the more stupider that you become trying to understand what these old bags are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even bother trying to waste your time.
Jamila will tell the black sector that Tiffany has always been a big girl. She was big years ago, when she had her blonde hair and it was short. She was always a big girl.
I believe it.
She was always a big girl.
I believe it.
A big girl that don't know how to wash her coochie. You know, my wife knows how to wash her coochie. Like, my wife's pussy has no smell. So if you've never experienced that, I feel bad for you.
Many occasions. I remember, I'm going to tell you a little secret about me. Remember back in the day I was 17, and there was this girl, what was she? I think she was 20-something. The smell has always been consistent, and I guess it's probably been luck. In my case, it's always been luck. That I haven't met, actually no, that's a lie. Actually, there was just one. It's a different day. I won't even bother to talk about her because I know for a fact that the one that I'm talking about back when I was 17, she knows about this, and I don't want to put her out there. Sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, she was good. I didn't smell anything. Like, there was no smell. And I know that there's some men who who've never really had that much experience with women. And, you know, they tell me that their girls has a smell, but they consider that to be something that's normal for them. So they will go around with girls who have like a specific smell or similar scent. And I couldn't relate. All I did was just listen. What am I supposed to do? Call you out and say it's not supposed to? No, I can't tell. if everyone is supposed to. I can only talk about my experience. My experiences, the ones that I've been with, no, never smell. And I've been, praise God, never caught no STDs, no nothing. Like, I've been good. I went to get tested a few times before, you know, things got serious, and I'm still good. And I understand what Vic is all about right now, man. Like, that's that man-to-man shit. That's like that man. That's that grown man shit where you find someone and you decide that, you know what, this is that time. This is that time to settle down. This is that time to zone in and focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're too grown to be going around like all these girls and potential health issues. I can't do it.
See, my wife is the type of woman that after she has sex, she immediately gets up and jumps in the shower. She's not the woman that sleeps in her own juices and cum and shit like that. See, those are the females you probably used to. Okay?
Okay.
But hell, Dot, I got another gripe to pick with you outside of this fucking female shit. Fuck that shit, L. Dot. Did I hear you correctly, bro? Did I hear you correctly? Did you admit that you have been holding on to Jimmy's dick pic since 2014? Are you serious, my nigga? I have been getting in Rio's ass. I've been getting in Jimmy's ass about them.
Yeah, that's really suspect right there. Dick pics, bro. As a heterosexual man, there's no reason for me to actually save any files of other men's dicks. You know what I'm saying? That's like ultimate weird. That's just fucking bullshit, man. And if he says what that you know, what is, if that's true from what he's saying, that you've been holding on and that's why, and bro, that's suspect. And you should know that about people, bro. You should know that. That's suspect. Why do you have dick stored in your computer? I know you got receipts of a lot of things that's going on, and you always revert back to showing the crowd about what's going on, but dick pics, bro, you need to lose that if you're heterosexual. But if you're not, I get it. And there's nothing against you if you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, there's nothing against you, alright? Believe that. That's your style, that's your style.
Posting your dick pic. I got in your ass because your dick should not be all over the internet. But you put it there. Now you respond and say, Jimmy, I still got your dick from 2014. Bro, why are you holding on to dick pics?
Why? That's a good.
Why are you holding on to dick pics, L-Dot?
I said that.
You knew I was coming live. You knew I was coming for your head. When you said that out loud, you should have known that your brother was going to have a problem with this.
Why?
Okay?
I don't get it, bro.
Okay? See, L-Dot don't believe in the Bible. L-Dot don't believe in Jesus. Nigga, don't stop typing now. Nigga, you admitted that you have been holding on to Jimmy's dick pic and you're going to drop it. Y'all niggas need scripture. L-Dot, I'm at work. I know you don't follow the Bible. I know you don't like the Bible, but fuck that.
Bro, Vic, let me tell you something, man. There's no use of telling or trying to convince anyone who doesn't believe or is not willing to believe in anything. You heard? Never. I learned that a long time ago. A lot of people, for some strange reason, get a funny feeling in their heart whenever they hear God or people talk about God, and they don't care about hearing anything else. They don't care about listening or hearing anything about the devil, about seances, witchcraft, witches, sorcerers, all of that bullshit. They don't. Everything else they're comfortable with. But when you start talking about God and the things that they're about, it's gonna be a matter of, I don't believe in him. I don't think he's real. I think it's bullshit. You guys are praying to a white Jesus. All this bullshit that they conjure together just so that they could say it's not real or it's bullshit. But they have no qualms in admitting that, yeah, there's evil out there. There's evil, but there's no way that Jesus and God would exist, or that it's something that was given to the slave masters and all that bullshit. Which is true, it did happen, but it's deeper than that. And people don't want to look past that point. So to try to bring in the scripture and try to preach to this man about something that you already know that he doesn't believe in is a waste of time. Because it's not going to receive it's not going to be received in the way how you think that he should receive it. All he's going to do is just roll that over, make fun of it, and then just diss a whole bunch of people and offend a lot of people who believe in that faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wouldn't go at that angle. But I'll listen on.
Nigga, we finna read. Okay? I know you don't fuck with this shit, but you need to hear it right now. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Genesis chapter 9, verse 20. Now Noah started off as a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. When he drank the wine, he became intoxicated, and he uncovered himself inside his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness, and he told his two brothers outside. So Shem and Japheth took a garment and put it upon both of their shoulders and walked in backwards.
I know the story. He's good.
Thus, they covered their father's nakedness while their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. When Noah woke up from his wine and learned what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, and let him be the lowest slave of his brothers." You know what that means? That means y'all niggas shouldn't be looking at dicks. Okay? That's what that scripture means, L. When Noah was butt naked in a tent and his son was staring at his dick and told his two brothers to come look, the two brothers went in there and covered their father up and snitched.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's
biblical.
That's true.
If you're a heterosexual man, why are you looking at dicks? Why are you holding on to dick pics?
Right there.
Play the audio. Nigga, you just said it.
What?
Play the audio. No need, nigga. I'm asking you. You just said this. You know what, Jimmy? I still got your dick pic, nigga. Your little itty bitty dick. You gave a breakdown on how small it was, but you done forgot what the fuck you said that fast?
Oh my goodness. Now I can only imagine the people in the chat room laughing about the whole thing, about showing the man's dick. I would have to turn that off. Because I'm not sitting there watching all the man's dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't popping for me. You gotta be on a different level for that. And I'm not that. I'm sorry.
Did you not mean to bring that up? Okay? I'm sitting over here agreeing with you. Yeah, Jimmy sent his dick out in 2014 to the whole goddamn black sector. Guess what? I deleted that photo. I acknowledge it, L. Dot. I'm not
Smart.
calling you a liar. I'm agreeing with you. That Jimmy sent his dick out, well, for some strange reason, in 2022, you talk about you still got the fucking photo. Now we dick shaming, okay? Just for the record, L. Dot, my dick is bigger than yours and Jimmy's. This is why I kept my wife. This is why my wife won't leave me, because I got a real big dick. It's not a pretend big dick, it's a real one. Common sense. If I'm fucking a big girl, I gotta have a big dick.
Facts.
You know, they go together.
Facts. That's facts.
That's why she cooking for a nigga. That's why she give me her whole fucking...
Yeah, that's facts. You know what? I'm not even about to talk about that story. That's a different level right there. My goodness.
Valid, nigga. I don't have that problem. So for you to say, my wife is this, my wife is that, no, my wife is dick whipped. Hell no, she been dick whipped for 16 years. Trust me, I've asked her, I said, yo, can I put my dick up here too so I can make some money? She said, no, keep it a secret.
I don't know if it's true or it's not, but this sounds funny, man. I don't think he's lying. I don't think
But
so.
Tiffany and my wife are the same goddamn size. That's amazing. How you calling a woman fat and then you end up fucking a fat white girl? Like, that don't make no sense.
Whoa.
I can't get offended by no fat joke.
That's true.
Like, you just finished fucking a fat girl, a nasty fat girl, a fat girl that slept with Jamila of all people.
Oh.
My wife ain't slept with Jamila.
Yeah, that's...
A fat white girl that slept with Jamila.
Yeah.
What? How can you say to my wife? And you knew that Tiffany had fucked Jamila long before you touched her. And you wonder why her coochie stank. Jamila said her coochie stank.
Wow.
You literally repeated what the fuck she said. Everything you described about her coochie is in that same video in 2016 out of Jamila's mouth. Nigga, you can't talk about the breadwinner. You talk about dime pieces, and your dime pieces is Tiffany and Phoenix. And what happened to Phoenix? Are you? You know, I noticed that you ignored the video where I was speaking to you about the stupid ass shit that Phoenix did, driving to Jamila's house with a gun,
What?
telling everybody that she gonna shoot up Jamila's house on your fucking live stream.
What?
You know that's your fault, right? Hell, Dot. That's all your fault. That's all your fault.
Wow. When did that happen?
You the man in this situation.
What the hell's going on?
You a 40-year-old.
Wait. I don't understand. Phoenix was driving up to Jamila's house trying to take her out with a gun? Man, it must have been a long time since I've been on this. I don't get it. Wait, no, I think I might have seen that. I don't remember. Maybe I did.
Man in the situation. Nigga, why the fuck are you gaslighting Phoenix? You supposed to be the player. You supposed to be the nigga in control. Right? At all times.
Fact.
Yet your woman is on this bitch ready to commit a felony, ain't got a $100 donation, ain't got a $5 donation, she ready to go to jail. In the state of Georgia, of all places. Come on, dog.
Horrible.
But that's a dime piece? That's what a dime piece look like, L. Dot? Riding up the street talking about something. I'm finna shoot up this whole motherfucking house. Versus my wife, who's a goddamn college graduate. Hell, Dot. She got pistols, but I promise you she won't be on YouTube with them. Nigga, I'm gonna take that body to my Uncle Reggie, because he a funeral director. We gonna throw that bitch in the furnace and act like it never happened. Okay?
Convenience.
Okay? Having a woman, a real woman, it's like having a tag team partner. So you ain't ran into no tag team partner yet, and the reason why is because you don't know how to compromise.
Oh.
Every man is narcissistic to a certain extent, but you don't know how to compromise. You say it all the time. A woman says something to you and you'll leave. Nigga, that makes you a weak ass nigga.
Whoa.
That don't make you know.
Let's think about that for a sec. Right? You're the man, right? Or at least you are the sex, you are the male in a relationship, a heterosexual relationship with a woman, and you get into an argument, and she says something that you don't like. What do? Do you leave by going outside? Do you throw a temper tantrum? Do you go out? What is it that you do? No arguments. If there's an argument that comes across your way, are you just gonna dump the girl, leave the girl, Well, I heard it from his mouth, Lamar's mouth, and he did say that. There's no argument going on. He has no time for that. I heard it. So we speaking the truth.
Well, a woman can say something to you and you walk out. What? Damn, what the fuck did she say? I'm still waiting on them words. They come from a woman.
I'd be curious to know about that too.
But you shouldn't blame Phoenix for that goddamn stunt, L-Dot. You should blame yourself. Because you were the one gaslighting her. Yeah, we gonna put this on my channel. Alright, when she was talking about whooping ass, what was you doing? Cheerleading like a motherfucker. Right? Yeah, girl, oh yeah, it's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down.
I can see that happening.
Oh, you got the gun with you? Yeah. Oh, she got the gun with her too. Oh yeah, we got the gun from Mike Mills. So once she talked about using the gun, then you go full flip juice. Oh, this is too much. Yeah, you gotta get out of here. We shutting this down. Stop this right now. Yeah, get the hell up out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here right now. No. Go through with it. How you get all the way to the mission and then abort that motherfucker? No, you should have told Phoenix to empty the clip.
Yeah, might as well go
That's what she
all
came
right.
for.
Might as well go
For the
all
dark
right.
side, for the black sector. Right? Ain't no victims. Why you ain't tell her to empty the clip? It's gas, L-Dot. I don't never waste gas. Gas is too expensive to be wasting gas.
That's so
Driving
true,
all the way
man.
to a motherfucking house and turn around and come back. What, say I made a YouTube video? Oh, no.
Gas is expensive up here. I'm not wasting no time doing some stuff like that. Hell no.
But that's your dime piece. Okay? Hey, Phoenix give her some type of college degree. Okay? Get some money about herself. Yeah, she might be a bad motherfucker. But see, L-Dot, you'll never be happy. You know why? Because you left your wife. The woman that you married. Fuck these goddamn girlfriends, nigga. Okay? You said you believe in the creator. Well, you flipped juice on the creator. And now, this is why your life is in shambles. See, you made the mistake of doing what most black men like yourself doing. You know, you don't believe in the Bible, yet you play with God and get actually married, like you like, you know, Christian married. You went and got Christian married, and you don't even believe in Christianity. Oh, you was doomed from the start.
That's true.
You was doomed from the start. Now that invisible figure, okay, that you don't believe in is trolling the shit out of you.
That's true.
Because you don't believe that he's there. Okay? Now what the hell you put on your brakes for? Fuck about that goddamn police. Come on. God damn it. The fuck? Oh Lord, I can't deal with no people scared of the police, man. This dumb motherfucker right here scared of the police. This thing in front of me literally saw the police and slammed on his brakes. Okay? Scared to death. Scared to death. Get your stupid ass over. Okay? Scared no goddamn police. Alright, nigga saw the state troopers and hit his brakes. Like, oh my God, it's the state troopers. Okay? Now let me get around this bitch. I ain't got time for any of these weak ass niggas scared of the goddamn police. So scary ass on.
God damn, brother, let's go. Swinging the sun down. Keep on forgetting about making the shows, man.
Okay.
But it takes time out.
But yeah, I just don't get how you call this woman fat, this woman ugly. I mean, technically, dog, you married to your mama. That's the only woman that you've been faithful to. Alright? The one with the house.
You know what's insane? I remember I made a song about that called Your Mom or Your Wife. Nothing, I had no idea about this sect. Well, I think I had a slight idea, but I think it was only revolving around, fuck me, Sotomayor. But it had nothing to do with that at all. It was just a matter of relationship. And when you're in one, who will you listen to more? Like, would it be your mother or would it be your wife when it comes to certain situations? To the point where it's almost as if, like, you love your mom so much that you don't really see yourself being with any other woman besides her. Everyone else is just like a plaything, and
that's the only woman. Okay? And I know why you choose that woman over all the other women. Because see, your mama don't ask you to go and get a job. Your mama don't ask you to, you know, be a man of the house. Okay? She don't give you no responsibilities. That's mama, you know? Only thing she might want you to do is take out the trash, okay? And she cooking dinner every night, see? I get it. But hell die. Nigga, we in our 40s, bro. We ain't in our 20s no more. You talk about fucking women like we in high school. You talk about fucking women like it's hard. Okay? Like that's some type of challenge.
High school shit, man. Who's talking about that all the time, man?
If you fucked all the women, right? All your baby mamas.
Let's be real, man. Like, let's be real, right? Like, we talked about that back in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then in college, you know, like when I went to college, like it was It was seldom. It was there. Don't get me wrong, because of the circle that you're surrounding yourself with, right? But it was seldom, because that was the time where we're trying to zone in on our work, and we're trying to build for our careers. You know what I'm saying? So then, yeah, you know, while we're at work or you're, you know, chilling with your boys, you will have those kind of conversations, but it's gonna come to a point in life where you gotta just stop.
After you and took all of your women from you. Like the women that you are with literally fucked you, used you for DNA, and then got with another nigga. Okay? Kids not to go to college, yet not realizing that in this job market in 2022, if these kids don't have some type of degree, they'll never make 6 figures a year. They'll never achieve that because they didn't want to do these little punk ass 4 years of school, because that's all it is. It's not about the schooling. It's just some type of degree. They'll never make 6 figures a year. Kids yet not realize that in this job market in 2022, if these kids don't have some type of degree, they'll never make 6 figures a year. They'll never achieve that because they didn't want to do these little punk ass 4 years of school, because that's all it is. It's not about the schooling. It's just about the paper. Just go and get the paper and leave.
Yeah.
All right, you're not finna use none of that shit in the real world. I agree with you on that, L. Dot. All that shit they teach, you ain't finna use none of that shit in the real world. But damn it, you need that fucking paper if you want to make 100.
That's actually not true. I think it would, okay, based off of the subject that you selected in college or university, certain things that you were taught in there, definitely you're going to need that in the workplace. Definitely. It helps a lot. I don't want to give too much away. There will be certain subjects that you would take that based off of the job title that you choose, you won't need it, because it may have nothing to do with what you decide to do after you finish college. But typically, when you're in college or university, and you're taking those subjects, the whole point of you taking those subjects is to go into the field that you're studying into. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that.
$1,000 a year.
I'm the living testament to that.
Okay? So if you want to teach your children to live in poverty, nigga, that's on you. Okay? I refuse. Nigga, all my motherfucking cousins, nieces, kids, nigga, they got damn good jobs. Okay? And the job Bibby had gonna be better than my wife and mine. Okay? How you become a boss and then still set up your bloodline to be bosses with you. Okay? And as far as this YouTube shit, you don't take this YouTube shit seriously. You stopped taking this shit seriously, what? And I want to say probably 2016, maybe? 2017? 2016, 17, you been done. Okay? You don't see this shit as you don't see no future in this. You don't see no benefit in this YouTube shit. You never did. You come live to get reactions. Mainly from trolling. Let's not forget, you're entertained by other people's live stream. You don't even do commentary on it, you just play it. And that's the funny thing about trolling. You know, usually, if I was streaming your shit, nigga, I'd be responding to every goddamn thing you say, but...
There you go. I like that, and that's how I thought it would have been. I had my share of back and forths on other platforms, and it wasn't necessarily beef. It was just a matter of differences in thought process and information that we would have acquired over time. And it's always about the subject at hand. Nothing about your mama, nothing about dissing your daddy or talking about kids. It was debates. That's what I thought it was always about, debate. I have a thought about something, I drop my facts, I come with my references, that's where I acquired that information from, and I state my claim. The person who doesn't like what I have to say or disagrees with the things that I say will respond accordingly with their reasoning as to why. And if need be, if it comes to a point where we just seem that we can't get an agreement after that back and forth, a small one, we'll go on a neutral ground, a neutral channel, and then we'll discuss it. Coming to this section of YouTube, which is the bottom. Let's not get it fucked up. This is the bottom. This is where all the old bags are. This is where all the people that have nothing else going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just bullshit. And don't get me wrong, it's entertaining to listen to these old bags talk and argue about their issues online. You know how? You know why? Because I look at my life, and I'm sure others could contest to that, and I say, damn, I'm lucky I'm not like them. And I'm so glad that my kids have nothing to do with this crap at all. So glad. And never will. Can you imagine? Because the internet doesn't die. At least that's what it's been said. Regardless if you put your videos on private, regardless if you delete your videos, someone out there recorded it. Somebody downloaded it. Somebody has images. Somebody remembers. There's history. And as time goes on and your children get older, your people get older, your friends, relatives, whoever, they get older. They decide, and for some reason they were able to find your handle or your name and they tag it along with whatever videos that you have. And they look back and they say, wow, this guy was an idiot. Or, this guy was just a waste of time. He was wasting his time online. Doing nothing. Acquiring nothing. You know what they say, right? About wasted talent and wasting time.
You basically doing commentary on niggas that's in the main event.
Like me, doing commentary.
Would you say you're gonna cook me? L-Dot, you've been trying to cook me for what, about 4 or 5 days now. If I were you, I would have just gave up. Okay? Because you should know better. You should know that you can't cook me. Right? Come on, lady. You're gonna get over what you gonna do. Get your dumb ass over. Alright? Playing with your turn signals and shit. Okay? Real talk. Oh, Lord, man. Don't tell me I got the street blocked off. That's on the other side of the street. Come on, people. Okay. Lord. Okay. Yeah, you gonna really hit your brakes? Break it up. I got time for you. These dumb motherfuckers in their goddamn brakes. Okay. Ooh, let me see. Drive, bitch.
God damn, bro. You still
Lord
putting this on
Jesus.
time again, taking a time out?
Alright, yeah. These niggas just want to forget about driving because they see red and yellow lights. Goddamn shame. Not me. Come on, man. You gonna get in front of me, you better be moving, goddammit.
God damn, bro.
You better be moving. Alright, nope.
Get back to the subject, bro.
Alright, these people, dummies. Got time for them. Okay, dummies. But now, as you play that show back, and you hear yourself admit that you were still holding on to Jimmy's dick pics. That's what you said. Okay? I'm pretty sure you're going to take that show down.
With some hints on that.
I'm pretty sure you're going to act like none of that shit even happened. Right? Yeah.
You must have
None of
believed
it
that,
ever
but I don't
happened.
see it.
Come on, you going to get over. Get over. Get over. Come on. God damn it. Shit. These motherfuckers here. Ain't got time for you. Alright? These motherfuckers right here, boy. Oh, Lord Jesus. Alright? You know, in the morning, you know, we want drivers. You know, not spectators. We want drivers.
God dang, Vic.
Okay, do we have any drivers out here? Oh, she in a BMW. Yeah, she in a BM. Okay. Every light. How shouldn't the dime pieces be in your state? Dime pieces.
There you go.
You stay a week, maybe 2, then go back home to mama, right? Like you married to that woman. I remember you made a song for Cliff, right? When you was beefing with Cliff. You remember the words to get out that woman house? Well, look who in that woman house now. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on, let me go get some squares. You know, I don't stay with my mama. I gotta go buy all this shit myself. Right back. I'm gonna leave the engine running. Watch the car.
Like, you gotta find the humor in that, man. You gotta find the humor in that. Now, I've heard different versions and different stories here and there about Lamar and his past revolving around Michelle. One thing that's been consistent, that he was married. He was doing this while he was married. Going live, doing whatever. And one thing that's been consistent across the board, he lost a wife because of YouTube. And on a few occasions, I've heard something about Tina Turnup. Oh yeah, some girl. I don't know what happened there. I could care less, but to lose your family over YouTube and then start living back with your mom? Man, that's just sad. And at the same time funny. I can't see myself living with my mom. At that age. Like my parents, I just go over there to visit. And that's one of the nights. Not to live with them. Under their rules, with their rules. Grown-ass man.
Okay? It amazes me how niggas will start with me, and then when I go all king of trolls, now they in their feelings. Well, nigga, who started this shit? Okay? And who's ending it? That's all that matters. Right? Because you came to me under the assumption that I really was a bitch ass nigga, right? I mean, that's what you thought. And you can say nut hugging or whatever you want. I mean, nigga, you was hugging my nuts too. You know, that was a mutual thing. You always want to talk about I was under your dick, nigga. If that's the case, then we were 69 in each other.
Pause, man. Pause on everything that you just said, bro. Pause. Please. You gotta remember that, bro.
All right, tell the truth.
I know. In the Mars sector, it's all gay stuff that they talk about. I know it's gay, which could mean, well, aside from that, if you're gonna be, you know what, you already know what it is.
Because when I was making those beats, hey man, you gotta send me that beat fire. Hey, how the fuck did you make your background disappear without a green screen? Vic, yeah, hook me up. Oh yeah.
Man helped you out, bro. He helped you out.
I told you to upgrade your PayPal to a business account and put the button on your shit. Right?
It sounds
Did
like
you do that?
It sounds like Vic was trying to really be a friend. And I always said this. There's no friends on YouTube. There's no friends in social media besides the friends that you have in your real life who are your supporters. That's it. YouTube, especially YouTube, full of cunts, full of backstabbers. But I gotta admit, in my experience with dealing, or I would say talking to a number of you that are watching, a number of you know who I am. A number of you we've spoken. And I have to say, I appreciate the respect that y'all have. I made business dealings with a few of you as well. And I appreciate that as well. If I was to, whenever I see an opportunity where there's some form of building involved, or I could help that person make some money, or they can help me do something, And at the same time, they will be compensated. They will be rewarded for the services that they provided for me. I appreciate y'all. That's why I can't beef with none of these people. Because I see qualities in each one of them. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's looking for a saint. Everyone's looking for somebody who's not a drunkard, somebody who's not a weed head, a coke head, a dust head, a prostitute, a whore. Like, it's impossible to find one who doesn't have any of those faults. Just accept them from who they are.
That shit was too complicated for you, right? It was too complicated.
There's certain things that I won't tolerate. That's men who speak sexually about children. People who I would say disown their children. Use them as collateral. Use them to make money. I don't associate with those type of people at all. Instead of engaging with them, I disengage with those type of people. I don't want that around me or my family, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep away from those type of people. Do not entertain them. Regardless, do not entertain them. They have no shame.
Too much work.
No guilt.
Oh, I gotta call PayPal. Oh, I gotta talk to these people. Oh, I gotta write this shit down. Oh, I gotta copy and paste these links that I ain't never seen before. You know?
No morals. Just dead inside.
You remind me of that dinosaur that don't want to give up his 8-track. You know, we on MP4s now, MP3s and shit.
I heard somebody talking about somebody selling a kid to eBay, or they're selling kids on eBay. I know it's bullshit, but that's just wrong. Not the eBay, which I know is bullshit, but I don't want to talk about it. That's just wrong, man.
Using apps like Rap Fame, right? Little free app to record shit on. Yeah, I know about that.
Sounds like Vic was trying to be a friend. I don't know if this is roleplay that these two are doing. I don't know if this is bullshit. But this is a prime example. You can't trust nobody. Just keep it business.
Now, the only thing that people are going to say now is that Vic Damoane is the new roast king of the black sector of YouTube. The roast king is also the king of trolls, you know. I hate to take this title from you, L. Dot, but you left me no choice. Okay? Again, you did it to yourself, son.
So who's the best troll, Vic? Because there's you, who's the king of trolls. There's Beasley, who's beautiful Beasley troll. And then there's Grandmaster troll. Grandmaster sounds like top, but of course King should surpass everything, right? Just a question.
You did it to yourself. You wanted the battle?
Something like.
Okay.
Something like. Not that deep.
And now all I'm going to hear is your wife, your wife, your wife, your wife. You mean that woman that gives me money and head?
Yeah. What I noticed about these roasts, they never keep on the subject. They just jump from one thing to another. And these guys are pretty smart though when it comes to the questions being asked. I remember that I listened to the other night with Steezy and Lamar. One of their back and forth whenever, because I gotta say, man, Steve has the heart to always call up and confront him, while all these other people who always talk about him in their chat rooms, they cower away and they have these meetings where they cry amongst each other and talk about the bad things that he's done to them back in his day. So it's like, hi, my name is Sally, and I was a victim of Lamar Wills. He actually did XYZ to me, and I feel sad about it. I want to do something really bad so I can hurt him as much as he hurt my feelings. So then they all jerk each other off in a circle on their panel, and whenever somebody comes on board that's from a different, I guess, who doesn't believe in what they believe, you know what they do? They jump that person. Because they don't know how to hold their own. They don't know how to face people one-on-one. They don't have those type of skill sets. They're not that witty. All they have is just, let me talk about you amongst other people, but I won't talk to you. Because I know if I talk to you, you're going to make me feel even worse than I am. That's what I see.
and folds my clothes and cooks dinner. Okay? You can't even trick a woman into doing these things for you. I'm just trying to figure out how you the player. I mean, let's compare. Let's compare, people. Everybody's seen my wife. Everybody knows I'm married. Yet, women still give me money. On top of the fact of me being married, women will give me money and my wife money. In the 8 years I've known L. He's never been able to convince a woman to do anything like that, with the exception of Kat, the woman that now is the dark side. But yet she came and picked him up from another state and drove him, 4 hours to my house. She drove him 4 hours.
You know what?
Tiffany didn't do that.
For someone to be living in one state to drive 4 or 5, I don't know how many hours, I'm not from the US, but to drive from one point to the next for so many hours to pick up that person from their location to drive somewhere else, that's love. That's either a friend or that's insanity. It's got to be one of the three. Love, a real friend, or insanity. One of the three. So for her to go out of her way, take time out of her schedule to meet up with this man, to do that, god dang. And nobody else was able to do that? I don't know what to say about that.
But Tiffany didn't have the money to do that. So really, y'all niggas, you and Tiffany was broke because y'all needed Kat for the car.
Whoa.
You couldn't get the car. Tiffany couldn't get the car. Kat got the car. Now L died. You know, we had that blackout for 4 days. I was live streaming in the King Suite. I had that rental car for 3 weeks. I was paying like $400 a week, $484 a week to have that car 7 days a week. I should have been jumped on a note, to be honest with you. Because I was driving around for 3 weeks straight, 21 days. Okay? And I do what I do, dog. It's 7:24. My daughter about to pop out that motherfucking door. I'm about to drop her off at school. Nigga, I'ma bust a U-turn, drop my wife off at work. Nigga, and the house is mine to myself. You dig?
That's a man right there. That's a man right there.
Those little arguments that you look at in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20.
You see, grown man talk, like I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that grown man talk. Especially ones who are about family. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that. And you know what's crazy? I told myself years ago, I'm going to start staying away from certain people because I don't want that type of energy or influence around me. And I started to mingle with people who are like-minded, who are in that same category. And I've learned a lot that that's the way to go. Associate yourselves with people who have the same mindset. And I guess for some strange reason, I found myself in this barrel, which I'm leaning away from, I have to reiterate. But at times it's entertaining, especially for moments like this. So I put him in that category. I would actually put Black Caesar in that category because I take him also as a family man as well. A very respectable guy who really knows how to treat his wife as well and his family. I don't know what his kid's situation is. It's none of my business. I don't give a shit. He might have spoken about it. I wouldn't know. I'm not really tuned in that much. But I relate to people like that. Family men. Because we understand the true essence of it and the importance of it, the legacy that we leave behind. You know what I'm saying? And the way how this man right here, Vic Damoane, is talking, I get it. I get it. But it's almost like, you know, whenever you hear a woman talk to another woman. So let's say, for example, one woman is actually married, talking to a woman who's single. And we see this on shows, movies all the time, whereas the woman who's single is always trying to give the married woman advice. Same thing with the men. Single men trying to give the married men advice. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's bullshit.
Nigga, that shit was 7 years ago.
Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing from you if you don't have similar things that I have or you're better than me. If you're not better than me, I don't want to hear you. Period. If your living status is better than me, I will listen to you, open ears. That means you can teach me everything that I need to know. You're only as good as the people that you talk to. Always remember that. That's a 50 Cent quote, by the way. And I'm not trying to change the sector. I don't want to see any change happening over there. I like to see you guys down there. Because it makes me laugh. It makes me feel like, wow, there's actually these type of people that exist in this world. You guys really didn't do that much? You guys are really arguing over that? Because in reality, those situations, these issues that you guys argue and talk about are basically irrelevant. Basically. What's this guy doing? Come on, bro. What are you doing, Vic? Yo, you been down that long? Bro.
They faces. You got me this this car. They even covered my down.
We got a new car.
Has to acknowledge the tribal chief, Vic Damoane. You're gonna have to acknowledge me, right? Because I'm still the undisputed, universal WWE champion. I still am. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, this guy's taking care of his wife and kids. My bad, bro. My bad, I forgot. I was thinking they were calm out. I listened for a little bit, and then I think I'm done. Because I finished the dishes, finished cleaning up around here. Just gotta sweep the floor and mop the floor, and when I'm done, I'm going home. Come on, bro, talk. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Thank you, because I couldn't read the chat. But did y'all see what John wrote? John said that I was a LA flunky. So again, John, how did the LA flunky? Okay? Yeah. Looks like the black sector has to acknowledge the tribal chief, Vic Damoane. You're gonna have to acknowledge me, right? Because I'm still the undisputed, universal WWE champion. I still am. Yes. Yes.
Come on, bro, talk.
Yeah. Thank you, because I couldn't read the chat. But did y'all see what John wrote? John said that I was a LA flunky. So again, John, how did the LA flunky? How did the LA flunky end up with this?
Ooh,
How did the LA flunky end up with this?
nice car.
John, we both hood niggas.
GPS.
I'm in the hood, he's in the hood. We're both on YouTube. We both talk shit. Why did it work for me, John, and not him? And he's supposed to be better than me. If he's better than me, how come he doesn't have anything to show for it?
Ooh.
Except some cheerleaders in his chat. I got cheerleaders in my chat. How does that happen? How does that happen? I mean, look, the nigga said, well, your people donated you a car. So what kind of people you got?
You know what? That's a good question. Whose army is stronger? I think that's the real question behind this. Whose army is stronger? whose army, or I should say support system, really wants to see the channel holder win? Is it Lamar's chat room? Or is it Vic Damoane's chat room? Because this is the second card that homie has. That his chat room, and I think the first card that he got was on the strength of Tommy. So let's charge it to Tommy. The second one, which is this one, I would say you gotta charge it to his chat room. These people, here's what I think, right? If your people, your support system, the people in your chat room really want to see you win, they'll do what Vic's chat room is doing. Like literally, they would do that if they want to see you win. So there's not enough. It's either there's not enough over there or something, because I don't know. Because homie has, what is that, a 2017, 2018? It's got to be one of those. Yeah, it's got to be one of those. For him to pull this off, because I think his car shut down or something happened to his vehicle. And in a matter of no time, this guy has a brand new spanking car. Wow.
If my people is giving me a car, maybe you should dump your people, L. Dot. John, if my people are giving me a car, who the fuck is in Real Game Radio?
I just said it, and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but wow.
John, this is car number 2. This is 2 cars now.
Look, look. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I haven't seen this. But that's exactly what I just said. If Lamar's chat room isn't able to get him a new vehicle instead of him using his daughter's vehicle, he claims he has a new vehicle now. He won't say what it is. That's a smart move. Don't tell people what you got. Don't tell people what you got. But if you're as quote somewhat, or I would say quote unquote, it appears to be that Vic is that transparent about everything. You see his living condition. You see what he's all about. You almost know everything about him because he's telling everybody what's all about him. It's almost as if the people are more receptive that way. I see Lamar is somewhat like that, but he only shines light on women. What else did he shine his light about? Women and jokes. Yeah, women and jokes. I think he talked about his mom situation. I wouldn't know. I'm not too privy as to what's going on from back in the day. I don't give a shit. Holy. Man, work don't stop.
And this car don't have 200,000 miles on it. It's got 64,000. Okay? Oh, look, I only go 99 miles. I better put some gas in my car. Yeah, the Honda got total. This is a 2019 Nissan Sentra SV.
Whoa.
Okay, it has eco mode. See the eco mode button down there? It's got sport mode. It's got traction control down there. Okay?
Good job. These people love him.
This right here, this little button on the side, when I press this button, it takes it out of sport mode. Okay? It do it when I'm driving. Yeah.
Good job. Good job, Vic Damoane gang.
Well, I didn't do this. You see, the army of Vic Damoane did this for me. The army of Vic Damoane not only got me this car, they even covered my down payment and the insurance for the first month.
Round of applause.
But who the fuck is in Real Game Radio again? Do you understand? This nigga making rap albums My mixtapes was $25 a piece. My mixtapes was $25. It was 60 minutes long. You had to give me $25 for that. How much is his mixtapes? Are they 25 or better? Are they 30? Are they 40? Nope. He probably selling them for $5. Because again, that's how much you feel you worth. $2, $3. Wrenches are what? $6, right? Because you felt like if you were to undercut me, right? Because I mean, let come on, John Smith. Where my nigga John Smith at? Remember when this nigga started asking for donations and PayPals, and he had a whole like menu of shit. Like this was $35, this was $10. He had created a menu of shit. There's a menu. Okay? Nobody bought off into the menu. Wow. They just wanted to get wrenches in my chat.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
And I say to these people, right? I say to my people, I say, come to the table and eat with me. They don't want to do that. Okay, the green-eyed monster, the jealousy, the envy, it takes over their body. They can't humble themselves and say, okay, well, I'm going to sit at Vic Damoane's table. Okay?
Can I sit at your table, bro? I want some of that.
They feel that I should bring all the food to their table. No, my table already set up. I'm not moving shit. Come have a seat.
All right. I'll have a seat, bro. I'll have a seat. I feel you.
Okay?
Okay, I feel you.
My brother King Curl wasn't even on this YouTube shit. But he finally listened to me one day. And he came and sat at the table. And when he came and sat at the table with me, he didn't even have a cash app. I was driving $225 to his house.
Wow.
And he didn't have a goddamn thing set up.
You know, it just seems to me that Vic Damoane is really trying to help people. I think that's all. That's the message that I'm getting from listening to this man right now. He's really trying to help people elevate, and he wants to grow with them. And if he sees that there's something in you that he wants to help you at, he'll try his best to give you tips, pointers, and everything. Because I know King Curl. I know he chose with Slappa and Christ Counsel and them. I think I had a few words with him once when I popped on their show once. Very knowledgeable man. He's also a family man, King Curl. Shout out to him. These are people that I relate to. So to sit at his table and to break bread, and him wanting to help, that goes a long way.
No, he didn't sleep at all last night. No, he didn't, Jackie. I could tell because, I work nights. That nigga was live streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. Talk about your wife. I'm thinking to myself, my wife is beautiful. My wife smell good. My wife look good. My wife cooks. She cleans. She has a college graduate education, and she got a full-time job.
Salute to her. Salute.
She got big titties and a big booty. What am I supposed to be complaining about again, Eldad?
Nothing. There's nothing to.
What am I supposed to?
There's nothing to complain about. If your woman has all of those qualities,
and will bend over backwards for you through thick and thin, what is the point of trying to find someone else? What is the point of trying to get somebody on the side? What's the point? If you're getting everything, you got everything. I see these shows. I don't see these shows, but I have these discussions, and she tells me about these women who are living in a nice home, and they got kids, they got the cars, they go shopping, has access to everything, security, everything. But yeah, they'll find some bum ass nigga, broke, has nothing going on with themselves, and they decide to go with that person when they have everything. Why? If you have something that's great, you stay with it. You wouldn't even think, I would never even think about going elsewhere once I have it all. What is the point?
You complaining about?
What is the point? So I understand what this man is saying. You
fucking all these women and ain't even getting shit out of them.
No, that's a lie, bro. He's getting pussy. And he gets money. How much money? Who cares? But it's two things, money and pussy. And for some people, that's life. Everything else that you mentioned, no. But those two things, some people, that's what they drive off of. That's what they drive off of. And that's their lifelong goal.
At least polite, goddammit, before he got caught up with that goddamn minor. At least them women were paying him. I mean, look at Nature Boy. Nature Boy is a goddamn player. Those women were fucking him and paying him.
That's true.
And they all sat side by side with smiles on their faces.
That's true. About like halfway through this video.
Well, look. When he said to me in his live stream, he said, the problem I have with you is the same problem that Rio has with you. And in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, is this nigga serious? His problem is the same as Rio's problem?
I don't get it.
So now we have to reanalyze Rio's problem.
Because I don't get it.
Rio's problem was, I'm not cooking you. And I wasn't. I was giving you all types of fuck shit passes. Even though you do fuck shit, here's your pass. And they're not.
You see what I'm saying? What's so stupid about this whole thing? Getting mad over something like that. See what I'm talking about? What I mentioned earlier? This is just stupid. It doesn't make, just for a split second, I felt my brain cells just deteriorating, trying to understand what the correlation between his anger towards Vic regarding what he just explained just now with Rio. That was the issue, bro? Come on, man.
I'm lying. They're right.
But this is beyond kid shit.
I gave L. Dot 1,000. He had infinite fuck shit passes. I said his wrench, when I first started the wrench game, his wrench was $200 out the gate, and the motherfucker paid that shit in a matter of like 5 days. He done had that wrench in my chair 5 days. Nigga bought his shit. I said, God damn, these niggas really don't like this nigga. Okay? Niggas was paying me hundreds of dollars to not give this nigga a wrench. point in time, me and him supposed to come together and strategize and capitalize off of shit like this. But no. You kissed the ring. Remember how he would say that shit? Oh, no, Vic, I can't fuck with you because you kissed the ring. You kissed the ring. You went over there and kissed the ring. I can't fuck with you because you kissed the ring. Remember that?
Kiss the ring.
Now look who's kissing the ring. Tommy was in my chat.
So what? People really get mad because someone that they know is in someone else's chat. Is that really a thing?
Ain't that a bitch?
I can't do it. I'm gonna have to soon quit this shit. 'Cause this is bullshit. This is the type of shit that irritates me. The pettiness, the fake anger. Like I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Because someone else was in another person's chat? Come on,
and you didn't know DJ Just J had blew the fuck up on you. Well, I mean, you don't follow him on Facebook. You know, he was in an accident. He recovered. Probably didn't know that either. Because you only concerned about Jimmy, Mike Mills, and Jamila and Styles.
That's true.
So you miss all the other shit. When your only concern is, oh, Mike Mills is Jamila's wife. Uh-oh, let me go screen record her. Styles still be on YouTube. He still be going live. If anything, hell, Styles is really enjoying this shit. Don't let him get wind. Hold on, baby. Okay, there you go. Don't let him get wind. Okay? Don't let him get wind. The niggas is getting cooked over here. Oh, he's just gonna be playing this shit back over and over and over again.
I gotta give it to Vic for Vic's wife for tolerating the constant going online and talking all this bullshit. But at the same time, why would she complain? The same thing that he's doing is actually supporting them and giving them so many incentives. Why complain? You know, I honestly think that secretly Lamar's hating on Vic Damoane. I really do think that. Because I believe, because as I gather all the information from all the other channel holders and the people who talk about this man Lamar, it feels as if Lamar started off this way where, I don't know, I haven't seen it, but it feels like it started off this way where he was doing exactly what Vic Damoane was doing, which is just going about his day-to-day life, trolling, in hopes to make money and have the support of the people in the chat room and others to help get them things that they wanted, right? And Vic has found a way. The man has a new car. This is his second car. The man got a down payment. This guy got Even they got him enough money to the point where they're able to pay a chunk off from his car there. Um, I'm sure they're paying him for other things as well. There's something about him that the people like and that they're receptive to, and they don't mind giving him money. They don't mind supporting him. They don't mind following the things that he says to do. I think that's what he's hating on, because he's not, I don't know, but I think he doesn't get the same support that Vic Damoane is getting. And if they started around the same time and Vic Damoane has left, because they were both here, but Vic Damoane has left here up to here now. And if Lamar's still here, still getting the bits and crumbs that this man is saying that he's getting, that's pretty sad.
Freaking accidents and all types of shit, man. He been doing accident when I was going to work, accident when I was coming.
All right, I can't do any more. I gotta get going. I gotta finish cleaning up this place, then I gotta get, head home. I might do a part 2 of this. Where are we at? 1 hour 14 minutes. If I got time sometime in the future, I might do a part 2. I can't promise that. Let me see what else he's got. Hold on. Let me just brush over this.
You put that philosophy behind it, nigga. You put that philosophy behind it, nigga. You got the streets on fire, nigga. Nigga, Tyra might be on Broad and Market looking for you, bro. I'm just saying. Okay? With jobs are not bums. That's like impossible. How could you be a homeowner with a job and be a bum? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Do people know what the word bum means?
It doesn't make
or
any
they
sense.
Just say it because they have nothing to respond back with.
That's actually true. That doesn't make any sense. You have a job, so that means you are making some form of income. You have a home. That alone is worth something, right? Right? How do those two meet together to equal bum? A bum is somebody who has no home. A bum is somebody who has no vision, no aspirations, nothing to go on. You know what I'm saying? That's a bum. A bum has nothing to go for besides whatever they are doing right now, which could be just nothing. Just doing bullshit all the time. That's a bum. You know what I'm saying? That's a bum. A bum isn't somebody who has a home. A bum isn't somebody who has ownership of something. Those are not the check marks of a bum. You own your own place. You have a family. You're the support system of little beings. You are taking care of business. How does that equal bum? If you don't fit any of those 4 qualities that I just mentioned, I'm sure there are others, but if you don't meet these 4, then you're a bum. That's a fact. You need to step your game up if you don't meet these 4 qualities. If you don't have these 4 qualities, you are nothing. You know what? I don't want to go there because I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. But those 4 qualities do not equal bum. Shout out to Vic Damoane. I gotta say, if you want to call this a roast, you did really destroy this guy, Lamar. Lamar, bro, Are you gonna respond to this man? Are you gonna address the things that he said? Because like what he said earlier on, I feel the same way. If I'm gonna play back someone's video and if somebody's asking questions, I will respond right away. I think I've done that with you before. I have. Any question that was asked, I would respond. That's what I've been used to doing. That's what I am used to doing. That's what I do. Will you go back and ask these questions that this man is asking? Will you clarify certain things? Will you clear certain things up? I'm not looking to be on this goddamn jiggy. I'm not looking to be the talk of the town. I'm not looking for no response from anyone. I'm just doing my thing by posting the things that I like, what I find interesting. I'll put it on my channel. If people watch, kudos. If they don't, who cares? It's called YouTube. You, me, tube. I don't know how to go with that, but YouTube. So you're able to talk about the things that you like to talk about. Disclose. Inform the people. It could be about learning. It could be about product reviews. It could be about music. It could be about ranting. It could be about love, life, whatever. These people in this particular sector in the dustbin talk about jokes and how to call the cops on one another, how to make people's lives a living hell. That's the fun that they get out of it. Calling CPS, getting people fired from their jobs. That's the fun that they get. You cannot associate yourself with these people. Disassociate yourselves with these people. Stay away from them. Don't even mention their name. Don't ever let them be in your mouth. Pause. They deserve no light at all. They deserve to burn in hell. All of them that do those type of actions. The ones that talk about the children. Why? Dead people. These are bad things to do. And one thing's for sure is that karma will come back to each and every one of you who do this. And if it doesn't come to you, it will go to your children. It'll be passed along to somebody close by, your family, someone. They will inherit the bullshit that you have conspired, that you have done, that you have initiated. You will go down. And if you don't, they will. And if they don't, their offspring will as well. I'm done. Edmund the General signing out. Peace.